Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome back to Palm Springs, California for Game 2 of our doubleheader on this January 31st Tuesday afternoon. It is a bit overcast for the first time this season, but nothing will dampen our spirits here in Southern California as the Palm Springs Chill gets set to host the Alberta Grizzly. I'm Brian Yanselson, joined by Danny Maha. Danny, it seems like we were just right here with the Alberta Grizzly coming back to win late against DC China. They'll look to bounce back and add to that momentum.
Yeah, the Grizzly have momentum coming into this one for sure. And they were down 5-0 yesterday, and the bats got going, and that's what they're going to try to keep going today. And on the other side, the Chill, coming in off of a walk-off win, and nice hit from Daniel Crossan to finish that one out yesterday. So both teams coming in with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and see what we got going today.
And it is, in fact, Wednesday. These days start to blur together, though, so it's just any day of the week. All we know is we get some great baseball in front of us. We are the lucky ones for sure. And today it'll be Jake Holloway on the mound for the Palm Springs Chill, looking to quiet this Alberta Grizzly offense that has really made some noise, the highest producing offense in the CWL. They lead in average, hits, runs, and everything that you can imagine, and they added to it yesterday with that 4-3 win over China. The lineup that will do it, though, today, if you tuned in yesterday, is a little bit different. Going with only two starters from the same lineup, Jared Lemieux switching things up, Alex Sobojinski, Caleb Ware, and Jorge Duran, followed by Tyler Hendricks, Wenhung Wu, and Kanis Ijo. Ben Gabor, Carson Barker, and Gavin Stupinski rounded out 7 through 9 for the Grizzly. They'll be doing their work against Jake Holloway, who just completed his final warm-up pitch and is ready to go. While it's cloudy, it's still beautiful. 68 degrees as we approach first pitch. And Alex Sobojinski set to step in there from the right-handed batter's box, wearing shades to cover his eyes, red helmet, and a green top to go along with those white pants for the Grizzly. Meanwhile, the clean, all-white look for the Chill. 12:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as Jake Holloway, his first pitch to Sobojinski, lined the other way to right. Travius Ford underneath it, and that's one pitch, one out.
I feel like we've had a lot of those first pitch of the game outs so far this winter. Love to see it there.
The pitchers have definitely had the upper hand, it seems like, just from watching these games and keeping track of the numbers. Grizzly have been an exception, though, with those great offensive numbers, as Caleb Ware stands in there from the right side. Righty-on-righty matchup between Holloway and Ware. First pitch and a bunt shown. Holloway bounces off. It'll have to be Aguilar, makes the running throw and gets Ware out at first. What a play by Aguilar charging in from third. That is the first bunt I can personally remember being put down in the CWL, and Aguilar did a great job being ready for it.
Yeah, Aguilar coming in really hot off of the corner, and a nice fundamental play with the glove. And a nice transfer as well. We've seen a lot of these third basemen in this league make plays like that in the past few days.
So 2 pitches, 2 outs, and it won't be a 3-pitch inning as Jorge Duran takes one inside for ball 1. This was very much the story last time Jake Holloway was on the mound. He had 2 clean innings, 3 strikeouts in a start against the Bombers. That was a 3-3 tie between the Chill and the Bombers. As Holloway's 1-0 is on the way to miss his outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count here to Jorge Duran, top of the first between the Chill and the Grizzly. Still scoreless after Sobojinski and Ware got out on the first pitch. Duran starting as the designated hitter today. In from the right side, awaits the 2-0 and takes it just a bit low, 3-0. Duran did not start yesterday, as did most of this Grizzly lineup from Kissimmee, Florida. Would be surprised if he had the green light this early on. The 3-0 on the way to him. Oh, there he goes and chops it foul. So a 3-1 count as Duran did attack that 3-0 pitch.
Well, Holloway doing a nice job after being down 3-0. Comes back with a, not a gimme pitch right down the middle, but a strike, and now he's trying to work back.
Infield and outfield playing straight up with 2 away here. The 3-1 to Duran. Another one right in the same spot. Foul down the third base line. Like you said, Danny, a nice job by Holloway to bounce back here. Fully back in the count. 3-2 with 2 away in the top of the first. Grizzly and Chill battling. Holloway stands well over on the third base side of the rubber. His windup and delivery is low and in the dirt for ball 4. So Jorge Duran draws a 2-out walk to bring up Tyler Hendricks. Hendricks has to take his gear off as he's going to be catching when the Grizzly take the field. He was ready for it, but now has to be ready to hit. Now everyone's set as Holloway keeps an eye on Duran over there at first. He is taking a big lead, has the gloves in his hand. Held on by Crossan as this first delivery, a strike to Hendricks, 0-1.
Well, Hendricks only 1 hit thus far in the winter. This would be a great time to, break that tough start with a base hit here with 2 outs.
Just 20 years old, Hendricks, a catcher from Modesto, California. Behind in the count, 0-1 with Duran over at first. He'll send it straight back our way, foul, 0-2. First 2 pitches were the first 2 outs, so Bajinski and Ware. Duran then worked a full count and got on first with a walk. Holloway trying to get out of this first inning with a scoreless game, bring his Chill to the plate. He's got an 0-2 advantage on Tyler Hendricks, the righty at the plate. A lot of room on the right side of that infield, though, with Crossan holding on Duran. From the windup, Holloway goes to the breaking ball, and it's again slashed foul. Good job by Hendricks to stay alive.
Yeah, Hendricks also a little unfortunate for him. Has gotten a couple bad calls not go his way, but he's still been doing a good job of fighting like he is now.
No, his parents have been in attendance, as Modesto's not all that far from us here in Palm Springs. He stands in from the right side behind 0-2. And yet again, he'll foul it straight back. So Hendricks making Holloway work here in the first inning. It looked like it was going to be a breeze for the Chill. 2 pitches, 2 outs, but now a full count walk and several foul balls on this 0-2 from Hendricks. In a league where pitching is a premium, this is a good sign for the Grizzly. Even if they don't come through in the first inning, could help them out later. Holloway trying to put it away right here. 0-2 with 2 away and a runner on first. Breaking ball nearly gets the corner. Jones wanted it for him. Instead, we'll do the 1-2. Our TrackMan zone shows that it was just a little bit off, so a great call by the home plate umpire, Max Steiner. Duran continues to increase his lead over there at first. Holloway keeps an eye on him. 1-2 on the way, and it's foul into the bleachers. Holloway currently sitting at 82 miles an hour. Going back-to-back with the fastballs as Hendricks just spraying foul balls all over the place. Great crowd on hand for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Canada A's won earlier by a score of 7-0 over the Oregon Lumberjacks. Holloway rocking back and forth. Now into the windup. The 1-2, a perfect breaking ball in there for strike 3. So it took a little longer than he would have hoped, but Jake Holloway does get his scoreless top of the first. After 1/2 inning of play, Chill coming to bat, trying to get up 1-0.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Well, a pretty big 24 hours for Kevin Consolacio. Yesterday, the Alberta Grizzly came back to win it late against DC China, and it was thanks to the heroic hit from Kevin Consolacio, an RBI single in the 6th to put them up, and it was enough to beat DC China. Now, he's the starting pitcher for the Grizzly. He will be facing the following lineup put out by the Chill. Damani Thomas, Giovanni Lorenzo, and Daniel Crossan will start it off. Brandon Dodd, Michael Temple, and Luke Churchill, followed by Cale Jones, Alex Aguilar, and Travius Ford. The Grizzly have most of the accolades offensively, but the Chill not too shabby themselves. They're top 3 in most offensive categories you look at, so a tough task on hand for Kevin Consolacio.
Yeah, the Chill have shown that they can hit in any part of the order, and really what they can do the best is timely hitting. When they got runners in scoring position, they really tend to come up clutch and get solid base hits to get those runners in. So we'll see how Consolacio deals with them.
Has to be feeling good, though, right? You get a game-winning RBI single, but it's a quick turnaround, just like it is for us. We go from game to game, they go from game to game, and sometimes from hitter to pitcher. Consolacio doing a little bit of both. Will stand tall from the right side, long flowing hair out of the cap. And he'll face someone new for the Chill, Damani Thomas, making his CWL debut. The 26-year-old from Zellwood, Florida, stands in there from the left side, ready to get the Chill going offensively. Bright orange bat. Gotta love it. Very easy to see from here. And he awaits the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Well, Thomas has got some speed out of the left-hander's batter's box. With Alabama A&M, he hit 5 doubles and 2 triples back in 2022.
Swings at the 0-1. Foul tips it into the mitt. 1-1. Did spend some time at the Division I level with Alabama A&M University. Couple of players making their debut today. Kelsey Whitmore pitching for the Canada A's earlier. Here a bunt shown, and it's going to be taken outside for ball 2. So after no bunts throughout the season, we almost had 2 in the first inning. But Thomas pulls it back. We'll see if Barker respects it at all over there at third base. Right now, not playing any shallower. A 2-1 count to Damani Thomas in the bottom of the first. Just misses outside. 3-1 now.
First orange bat we've seen, Brian. Like a glow stick.
Same color as the pen I used to signify a run in my scorebook, so maybe some good luck for Damani Thomas. We shall see. Ahead in the count, 3-1 to lead off the first, and he'll start the game with a walk. Welcome to the CWL, Damani. Take your base and set it up for Giovanni Lorenzo.
Yeah, really no good pitches there from Consolacio. Not really any competitive pitches here, so let's see if he can come back and maybe get a ground ball up the middle.
Lorenzo, another left-handed hitter. He's using a similarly bright bat, but this one is red with bright yellow cleats from the left side. Consolacio checks on Thomas, who fakes a go. Hendricks was ready. Ball at the plate. So 1-0 to Lorenzo. Bottom of the first, Chill trying to get on the board first. Grizzly scoreless in the top half. A lot of room on the right side as Stupinski holds on Thomas, and he's got a massive lead over there. Slide step from Consolacio. Ball down low as now Lorenzo shows bunt. So what's going on, folks? All of a sudden the bunt is the new thing to do. Time called here as a ball went into left field. They don't see it, now they do. 2 men already warming up in the Chill bullpen.
Consolacio just needs to start hitting his spots. You can't worry about if they're going to bunt or not or anything like that.
Walk Thomas to start the inning, now behind Lorenzo 2-0. Here's his delivery, a fly ball the other way to left, where shielding his eyes now finds it, and he's got it for out number 1. One away in the bottom of the first with Daniel Crossan coming up to bat. Thomas still over there at first. It is a tough sky today, folks, as the clouds hang overhead and the sun tries to peek through. Makes it kind of glary, hazy in a way.
Yeah, there's a glare, and it's really bright when that sun tries to shine through the clouds. And also the clouds, very similar color to the baseball.
Check on Thomas over there. Not going anywhere yet, but he is taking some steps over there as Consolazio prepares his first delivery to Danny Crossan. Swing and a miss, runner going, and Thomas is in there with ease. Great acceleration to steal the bag with one away in the first, and now Crossan has a chance with runner in scoring position. You talked about it, Danny. He's got some speed, and he didn't waste any time. A walk and a stolen base for Thomas. Consolazio now having to be aware of him in scoring position. And for Crossan, he's just trying not to get hit with the pitch. 6 hit by pitches on the young season. He'll hit this one to right field. Ejo has a beat on it. Lining it up and making the catch. Thomas threatened, but he'll stay at second. Nice throw from Ejo in right. Now 2 away in the bottom of the first, and Brandon Dodd will hit with that runner at second.
Well, I know we haven't seen Thomas hit yet, besides that walk right there. But whether he's a good hitter or not, it's a great ability to have when you can walk and still be, dangerous on the bases. It's a whole nother part of his game.
First pitch on the way to Brandon Dodd. He'll take it upstairs for ball 1. Dodd just 2 for 9 on the season, but he's got 3 runs batted in, leads the Chill. So he has been the man here in the middle of the order. Has a runner on second in this scoreless game, bottom of the first. Thomas hanging off of second, so Bajinski trying to sneak behind him. Consolazio ignores him and gets a swing and a miss from Dodd. 1-1. A lot of action up the middle as Sobojinski and Wenhung Wu kind of go back and forth on who keeps an eye on Thomas over there. Meanwhile, Dodd awaits the 1-1. Breaking ball loops in there for strike 2. A leadoff walk and a stolen base for Thomas. That's how he got to second. Consecutive fly balls now give us 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 1-2 to Brandon Dodd, the cleanup hitter. Thomas dancing off of second. He'll stay there. Now he goes as the 1-2 low and in the dirt, and he's got third. Thomas making a tremendous impact here in the first. 2 stolen bases after a walk, and the go-ahead run 90 feet away here in the first. A 2-2 count with 2 away in the bottom of the first. Chill looking to strike first. Consolazio from the windup to Dodd, and it's a mile-high pop-up to left. Ware coming in from his position in left and makes the third out of the inning. So a runner gets all the way to third via 2 stolen bases and a walk, but Consolazio able to leave him there after 1 inning of play in Palm Springs. Chill 0, Grizzly 0.
Elmer's Restaurants. Welcome to the family.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Already a new pitcher on the mound for the Palm Springs Chill, Cameron Guarino. In for Jake Holloway. A short afternoon for Holloway. It was a pretty good one. An inning, no hits, no runs, just a walk and a strikeout. So manager John McLaren seemingly trying to get many of his arms in there, and Guarino making his third appearance. He'll start the second inning against Wenhung Wu, Kanis Ijo, and Ben Gabor, with Wu in there from the right side. Dodges that one low and in the dirt. Ball one. Guarino, the left-handed pitcher, likes to work quickly, and here he goes. The 1-0 to Wu. Tries to loop back a breaking ball, but it misses. 2-0. We have seen Guarino here in the main stadium. Stands at 5'11", 195 from Falmouth, Maine. His 2-0 to Wu is lashed back up the middle. Giving chase is Thomas, and he gets there in time for out number one. Boy, Damani Thomas, welcome to the CWL, making an impact immediately, offensively and defensively.
Thomas had a great beat on that one from center field. Looked like it was going to drop in front of him, but he's got wheels.
Time called as another ball makes its way out onto the field. Temple gets rid of it in left. And we'll get ready for Kanis Ijo at the plate for the Grizzly. Wearing number 35, playing right field. Lefty Guarino goes into his windup. The first pitch, low and in the dirt for ball one to Ijo. Guarino right away agrees with his catcher Jones. The 1-0 skied out to left field. Temple went back on it first. Now coming in, doesn't see it until he does. That's why you wear sunglasses out there in the outfield. 2 away for the Chill.
I really like Guarino's tempo here so far. Well, coming in after just one inning. And he's got a nice big lefty windup.
He'll have to deal with the tall right-handed hitter, Ben Gabor now. Breaking ball slowly in there, but it's down. 1-0 to Gabor, who entered last night's game as a pinch hitter, and he hit into a double play. So hoping for better fortunes today, and he lines this one foul deep towards the batting cages. But for Guarino, a harmless foul ball.
Guarino's just got to be a little bit more careful. That one kind of hung and floated over the heart of the plate.
Jones blocks that one in the dirt. 2-1 to Gabor, whose last foul ball was caught at 93 miles per hour off the bat, so he sure got to it, just has to keep it straighter next time. Scoreless game in the top of the second, Grizzly and Chill. 2 away and a 2-1 count. Guarino to Gabor. Gets a swing over the top of that changeup. 2-2. Gabor will take a walk outside the box. Takes a deep breath and now settles back in there. Canadian and American flags blowing towards left. The 2-2, oof, close call. Couple of Chill defenders took steps towards the dugout. Jones tried to frame it, but instead it's a 3-2 count to Gabor with 2 away, nobody on here in the top of the second. The payoff pitch, sky towards right center field. Thomas and Ford converging. Ford calls him off and makes a catch for the third out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Cam Guarino as he enters out of the bullpen for the Chill. We head to the bottom of the second. Chill 0, Grizzly 0. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning here in Palm Springs, California. Grizzly 0 and Chill 0 still in this ball game. Kevin Consolazio remains on the mound for the Grizzly. The Chill did make a move on the mound after one inning of play, but the Grizzly sticking with the big right-hander. He'll have Michael Temple, Luke Churchill, and Cale Jones due up. Michael Temple will get it going, the left fielder wearing number 8. Consolazio brings the glove over his head and down to his chest before firing a 1-0 ball to Michael Temple. Temple, a hot start from the batter's box, 3 for 4, including a 3 for 3 afternoon recently with 2 stolen bases. The 1-0 to him, a roller to short, tough hop for Sobojinski. He collects and fires on to first for out number 1. Nice late adjustment by Sobojinski to get Temple hustling down the line, and now Luke Churchill up to bat.
We've seen a lot of tough hops on this infield so far, Brian. And that one, really good job of staying behind the baseball.
So Luke Churchill now, the righty against the righty Consolazio. And Churchill seems to be in the middle of every rally, and here we go possibly as he's hit right in the back by the first pitch. So Luke Churchill walks over to first, and the Chill have something going as Cale Jones now steps up. Consolazio able to strand a runner at third in the first inning. Thomas got over there after walking and stealing 2 bases. But now some more traffic on the base paths as Churchill takes his lead off of first. Jones, the right-handed catcher, at the plate. First pitch to him as the runner does go. Churchill on his way to second, and he slides in safely. Solid throw from Hendricks, but not quite in time as the Chill now collect their 3rd stolen base of the afternoon.
I love the aggressiveness by Churchill there, and he did a really good job of sliding on the outside of the bag and holding that last part with his hands to stay on.
So Jones, a runner in scoring position with 1 away in the bottom of the second. Scoreless game between the Chill and Grizzly. 1-0 becomes 2-0 as Hendricks catches that one near the dirt. Jones 3 for 12 with 2 runs scored. No RBI so far, but he's got Churchill off of second. From the windup, the 2-0 up the middle, a base hit. That hit Consolazio, and he's down. Luke Churchill rounds third, heads for home, and scores. But the concern now turns to Consolazio on the mound. Cale Jones hitting that one 101 miles an hour off the bat. And it looks like it hit Consolazio straight on the ankle or in that leg area.
Yeah, those are never fun, and not much you can do as a pitcher there to get out of the way. You know, a lot of pitchers try to stick their glove out, and sometimes there's just not enough time to do that. So hopefully he's all right.
We'll take a quick break here on the broadcast as they tend to Consolazio. We'll be right back in the bottom of the second. Thankfully, it looks like Kevin Consolacio is okay and will remain in the game on the mound for the Grizzly. Cale Jones rocketing a 101-mile-per-hour single up the middle straight off of his leg. Does give the Chill a 1-0 lead, and Alex Aguilar at the plate now. First pitch to him misses high, ball 1. That is the hardest hit ball I've seen here at the CWL. We do have TrackMan to keep track of it officially, but I don't think we've seen much higher than that, and it was straight off of Consolacio, whose 1-0 is over the head of Aguilar, 2-0. Interesting to see how he's able to recover. His warm-up pitches looked good, but you can't imagine that feels good as Cale Jones leads off of first, held on by Stupinski over there. 1 away in the bottom of the second. Chill up 1-0. 2-0 on the way to Aguilar, and it sails outside 3-0. Aguilar, pretty hot start from the plate, had RBI doubles in back-to-back games to start the season. Since then, cooled off just a bit. Ahead in the count 3-0 with Jones over there off of first. Takes one down the middle, 3-1 now.
Yeah, Aguilar's showing that he can hit with power to both sides of the field. One of them went down the line, one of those doubles, and another one in the right center gap.
The 3-1 to him, in on the hands. Popper to first, Stupinski off the bag to make the nice catch. Consolacio jammed Aguilar, and Stupinski did a nice job getting to it for the second out. So 2 away in the bottom of the second. Jones remains at first, and Travius Ford will give it a go at the plate. From the windup, Consolacio delivers a first pitch strike to Ford. Wearing the stirrups underneath those gray pants. Or they're white, they just look gray from this angle. The light is very weird today. 0-1 to him is outside. Ball 1 as Hendricks now has to gun it over to second. Jones took off late, and he'll slide in safely. Didn't look like Jones was going to risk it. The catcher over there, not the fastest in the world, but he gets to second in time. So a runner in scoring position again for the Chill. A 1-1 count to Travius Ford. Jones, an RBI single to bring in Luke Churchill. He got on with a hit by pitch. And the Chill up 1-0, trying to add to it. The 1-1 to Ford. Lined, foul. Careful over there. Anne Marie taking pictures from the third base line. Thankfully, there's a little box for them to protect themselves in. And everyone is good. Top of the order on deck, so Consolacio wants to get it done here. 1-2 the count with 2 away, runner off of second. Chill up 1 in the bottom of the second, and Consolacio will take a breath, step off the mound. Outfield playing straight up, other than Gabor shaded slightly towards left. Wind is blowing out there. Consolacio kicks and fires the 1-2, and it's sent straight up to left field deep, sending Ware all the way back, and it drifts foul. It had the distance for a moment, but it got caught up in that jet stream, sending it towards left and ultimately foul. Hope Ware is okay as he ran into that fence over there.
Yeah, Ware was coming in real hot. I'm not sure if he knew exactly how far he was away from the fence, but luckily that fence has a little give. He came in there hard.
Gabor is still retreating to his position in center. Now he settles up as Consolacio brings the glove down. The 1-2. Foul tipped out of the mitt. Hendricks couldn't hang on, and Ford stays alive.
Well, if you're Ford, you're looking to protect, but also if you get that same pitch that you just knocked to left field, take a big swing.
Yeah, Ware almost playing on the line over there at left. Gabor also shaded that way. Ejo deep and right. The 1-2 to Ford in the dirt for ball 2. Hendricks doing a nice job blocking. Consolacio spending most of his life up in New York. Went to college up there. And Readies his 2-2 just high. Wanted that one. But our zone does show it was a good call by Max Steiner behind the plate. So a 3-2 count now. 2 away in the bottom of the second. Chill up 1-0. A run across on the Jones single. Ford battling. Trying to get on or get him in. Wind up from Consolazio. Payoff pitch. Tapped back to Consolazio. Bare hands it on to first and gets the third out of the inning. What a job by Consolazio to rebound after being hit by a 101-mile-per-hour line drive in the leg. He does allow a run in the frame, but gets out of it with a runner in scoring position. We're headed to the third. Chill 1, Grizzly 0.
Immerse yourself in the ultimate fan experience at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Stop by any of our 3 premier properties in the Coachella Valley to catch all of the games on our giant wraparound screens. See real-time scores on our giant LED sports ticker. Plus, enjoy exciting twists on all of your bar food favorites. Get your game on at 360 Sports in Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Welcome back to Palm Springs, California. Chill on top 1-0 as we start the top of the third inning. Cam Guarino remains on the mound for the Chill, and a very interesting connection in this game. Jared Lemieux, the manager for the Alberta Grizzly, he went to Bowdoin College in Brunswick, Maine, lives up there in Maine. He actually is the reason that Cam Guarino is here at the California Winter League. Cam wrapping up his collegiate career at the University of New Haven before heading to Georgetown University. Looking to make that next step in his career, and Jared said, come on over to Palm Springs. As he makes his first pitch to Carson Barker, a swing and a miss for strike 1. So now Guarino pitching against Jared Lemieux. Very interesting matchup between those two as that breaking ball misses downstairs 1-1 to Carson Barker, leading off the top of the third. Barker, Stupinski, and Sobojinski, 8, 9, and 1. 1-1 grounded. Crossan makes the diving stop onto Guarino for out number 1. Boy, the ball finds Danny Crossan in the field, and every time he seems to make a play. He has spent most of the year at third, yet here he goes to first and makes a phenomenal play for the first out of the inning. And now it looks like he's making an adjustment to his glove. Yeah, something happened.
Ball came through his pocket almost there. Might need to relace that in between innings.
Too good of a play from Crossan. So 1 away in the top of the third. Chill 1, Grizzly 0. But that could change with Stupinski at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup begins with a delivery inside for ball 1. Stupinski, a solo homer yesterday against DC China, an RBI double as well. He was lining it all over the field. Looks at that 1-0 delivery in there for a strike. 1-1 to Stupinski. Guarino not messing around. Gets right back on the rubber. His 1-1 a bit low. 2-1. Infield playing Stupinski to pull, as is the outfield, but he showed an ability to go the other way with this double. 2-1 to him. Chopped foul past the Grizzly dugout. 2-2 the count with 1 away in the top of the third. Great play by Crossan to start things off. He's playing right along that first base line. Lorenzo, the shortstop, behind the second base bag as this 2-2 loops back in there for a swinging strike. Beautiful pitch by Guarino to make Stupinski look foolish after a great day at the plate yesterday. So a great start by Guarino to this inning, 2 away, and Sobojinski stepping to the plate.
Yeah, Guarino, I liked it last inning, and his rhythm is continuing into this one. I like what I see here from the big left-hander.
Misses upstairs to Sobojinski, 1-0. Leadoff hitter flew out to right field to start the game. Wisconsin native, ready for the 1-0, in the dirt for ball 2. Sobojinski tries to take a little longer in the box to disrupt this rhythm, but Guarino not letting him. The 2-0 on the way, and it's outside. No, it's a strike call, says the home plate umpire. A bit outside, but when you're doing as well as Guarino, you might as well get a couple of inches off. So the 2-1 now. Sobojinski pulls it around to center. In charging is Thomas, and he makes the running catch for the third out of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Cam Guarino. He looks sharp on the mound for the Chill, who hold on to a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Palm Springs Chill with a 1-0 lead starting the bottom of the third inning. They got that run back in the second thanks to a Cale Jones RBI single, and they'll look to the top of the order to get it going once more. Thomas, Lorenzo, and Crossan due up as Kevin Consolazio remains on the mound for the Grizzly. Damani Thomas made quite the grand entrance to the CWL season, arriving a few days late. Getting on base with a walk, stealing 2 bases. Unfortunately, the Chill left him on third, but he'll look to do damage again. Wielding that bright orange bat yet again, standing in from the left side. The windup from Consolazio results in a first pitch ball, 1-0 to Damani Thomas. Great to see Consolazio back out there after being hit by that Jones liner. 1-0-1 off the bat. His delivery to Thomas catches the corner. Thomas isn't thrilled, but he'll have to deal with it. 1-1 the count to start off the bottom of the third. Consolazio takes that glove, brings it over his head before setting it at the chest. And a bit of a wild delivery there. Thomas showing bunt, but it gets behind the backstop. Two and one the count.
I think if there's anything Thomas wants to show this winter is his ability to run the bases and his speed.
Almost a chance to show off that speed as he taps it towards the first baseline foul. Getting ready to hustle out of the box, but he'll stay there. 2-2 the count to Damani Thomas. Chill coming into today 2-2-1. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. The 2-2 on the way to Thomas. A swing and another foul ball behind the plate.
Well, a good battle by Thomas. That's what you need in a leadoff hitter. You want speed. You want somebody who can get on base. He did with a walk in the first. And you want a guy who can battle up there and make the pitcher throw more pitches than he wants to.
He has done just that thus far. Ready for the 2-2. Misses wide, 3-2. Thomas will take a step out of the box, collect himself, now back in there. Infield playing straight up. Center fielder Gabor shaded slightly towards right. As Canzalazio delivers the 3-2, pulled on the ground to second when Hung Woo gobbles it up and soft tosses it to first for out number 1.
Well, a good battle there. You know, Thomas fouling off a few pitches, taking some good pitches, and Canzalazio on the other side fighting back and creating a weak grounder.
Good start to the inning for the Grizzly. 1 away in the bottom of the third. Chill up 1-0. Lorenzo in from the left side. First pitch to him. Sent the other way foul. Ware will give it a look, but it'll fall out of play. 0-1 to Lorenzo, and we appreciate everyone watching live on YouTube, including William Shea, who gives us a great note that Giovanni Lorenzo on the Chill and his son, William Shea, on the Grizzly played on the same high school team. Won several state championships together in Fort Myers, Florida. So a cool connection there between Lorenzo and Shea. The 0-1 to Lorenzo misses outside. Lorenzo has impressed in the middle infield and at the plate so far. Has a 1-1 count with 1 away, nobody on here in the third. Let us know where you're at in the chat if you're watching. We'll give you a shout out as Lorenzo will send it again, foul the other way. We've got a Remy Heckman fan in the chat as well, cheering from Seattle. You never know where people are watching from. Danny, you're from Chicago. I'm from San Antonio. We've got 54 international players here at the CWL. And we're looking at a Canadian team in the Alberta Grizzly on the field. Canzalazio with the 1-2 to Lorenzo in the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, it's really interesting to hear all the stories of all these players throughout the league and you know, see where they're from and how they grew up. So many different personalities.
A melting pot of cultures here in Palm Springs, California. The 2-2 to Lorenzo, grounded on the bounce and past the first base coach. That might be Remy Heckman over there. Nonetheless, a 2-2 count. 1 away in the bottom of the third. Nobody on for the Chill. Lorenzo at the plate, Crossan on deck. Lorenzo 0 for 1, flied out to left his first time up. Similar ground ball, but this one will stay fair. Wu has it and handles it for out number 2. A busy man over there, Wenhung Wu, looking good. 2 away in the bottom of the third. So Danny Crossan will bat with 2 away, nobody on in the third. Chill still up 1-0. Just 1 hit and 1 run on the board for both teams. Chill responsible for each of those, however, as they lead 1-0. From the windup, Canzalazio tries to catch the top of the zone, misses upstairs 1-0. Canzalazio takes a deep breath, now delivers and catches that part of the zone, 1-1. Speaking of great supporters, Danny Crossan has his parents in town, Mike and Joanne, and very importantly, his dog Bailey. Saw them after the game the other day after Crossan was hit 4 times in the same game. Hope he got some ice after that one and nearly hit again. But instead, it's a 2-1 count. 2 away in the bottom of the third. Chill 1, Grizzly 0. Quite unfortunate that he got hit 4 times just because he's done so well at the plate. Wants to show off his ability with the bat. He'll get a chance here on the 2-1. Lays off of it, and a wise decision. 3-1 to Crossan.
Yeah, I think the walk-off hit after getting hit 4 times in a row could make up for it.
The 3-1 on the way to Crossan. A breaking ball misses high. Steiner, the home plate umpire, shaking his head from the get-go, and Crossan draws a 2-out walk. Two away in the bottom of the third. Crossan over there at first after the walk, and Brandon Dodd, the cleanup hitter. Crossan fake to go. Delivery to Dodd. Outside ball 1. Consolacio making his 3rd appearance on the mound. Did pick up a win his last time out. Trying to finish 3 complete innings as Crossan takes off from first. The pitch at the plate, a ball, and Crossan in there easily. Had that one by a mile. So Danny Crossan taking advantage of the walk, steals second with 2 away, and Dodd an RBI opportunity. Ahead in the count, 2-0 as well. So fully in command as Crossan takes off again, and he's got it easily. Danny Crossan causing chaos on the bases. 2 consecutive stolen bases, and he's suddenly at third with 2 away in the third. Brandon Dodd will try to bring him home. A 2-1 count with 2 away as Consolacio now has to focus on the way to Dodd upstairs, 3-1. Boy, an inning that started with 2 weak grounders to second has sure turned exciting thanks to Danny Crossan.
I love to see that aggressiveness on the bases and just awareness of the field.
The 3-1 to Dodd. Low and ball 4. Patient approach by these chill hitters. The 3-4 hitters both reach via the walk, and now Michael Temple will hit with runners at the corners and 2 away. Four stolen bases overall for the Chills, so manager John McLaren encouraging an aggressive approach on the base paths. Now Michael Temple, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania native, trying to put the Chill up more. 1-0 already the advantage. First pitch to Temple, upstairs, ball 1.
I love this opportunity for Temple. He's had a lot of good ABs so far.
There goes the runner from first. Dodd, throw on to second from Hendricks will allow Crossan to score as everyone is safe. Chill continue to cause chaos, and it leads to a second run. Dodd takes second. Crossan takes home. And the count is 2-0 to Michael Temple. Chill up 2-0 in the bottom of the third. 5 stolen bases now for the Chill, and 6 if you give them that steal of home. Consolacio trying to recover. The 2-0 misses way up, 3-0, as he has to be rattled after all this movement on the bases by the Chill.
Well, that's what's great about baseball in this instance. Causing chaos around the bases can really get in the head of the pitcher.
Behind in the count, 3-0, and Temple will draw a 3rd consecutive walk. Crossan, Dodd, and Temple all walking with 2 away in the bottom of the third. What looked to be a quiet inning, now a rally for the Chill. Luke Churchill, the new man at the plate, has runners at first and second with 2 away. Dodd off of second, Temple now at first. So Bojinski wants the pickoff move. Consolacio ignores him, delivers home, and Churchill lines it into the gap. Gabor giving chase, but he won't get there. Ware comes up with the ball off the bounce. Dodd scores from second. Temple over to third, and Churchill into second with an RBI double. Palm Springs Chill taking over here in the third. 2 runs across and 2 more in scoring position. They now lead 3-0.
Boy, what a piece of hitting.
Cale Jones now at the plate. Already an RBI single for him. He's got 2 more in scoring position. 3-0 the lead for the Chill, and Tyler Hendricks will take a visit to the mound. Head coach Jared Lemieux will join them. So we'll take this moment to remind you to keep up to date with everything California Winter League. Follow us on social media, where you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at California Winter League, and on Twitter at Cal Winter League. Or you can visit our website at californiawinterleague.com. You'll find so much great information about all these great games going on. And a lot of action here in the bottom of the third as the entire infield now meets for the Grizzly. 2 runs across, stolen bases all over the place, and Consolacio will remain in there as there is no one warming in the Grizzly bullpen.
Really good opportunity here for Jones to add to the lead. He's got to be swinging pretty freely in this at-bat.
Look out for this first pitch. He was right on the last one, 101 miles off the bat. So he is seeing it well. The first pitch to Jones, outside, but catches the corner. Ball, strike 1. Consolacio throwing it 77 miles an hour. Had 2 away, nobody on, before 3 consecutive walks and an RBI double. 0-1 to Jones, another strike, 0-2. Temple off of third. He got on via walk. Luke Churchill, the big RBI double. He stands off of second. Jones at the plate with an 0-2 count and 2 away. Chill up 3-0 in the third. From the windup, Consolacio nearly gets that corner yet again, but it's 1-2 now. Two of the higher scoring teams in the CWL. Chill right now, the beneficiaries of a lot of aggressive behavior on the base paths. The 1-2 to Cale Jones, looping breaking ball down the line, but it drifts foul. Jones not missing many pitches right now. And credit to him, he has caught every game thus far for the Chill. Catcher from Orlando, Florida, 25 years old. Big opportunity to break it open for the Chill. Already a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the third. 2 more in scoring position. Holds his head up. Looking straight at Consolacio and lines it up the middle towards center. Gabor took a step in, now drifts back and makes a catch. So the Chill leave 2 in scoring position, but they do bring across 2 more. They lead 3-0 as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Time for the top of the fourth here in Palm Springs, California. Palm Springs Chill lead it 3-0 over the Alberta Grizzly. Cam Guarino on the mound for the Chill. He came in after Jake Holloway got the start. Holloway went 1 inning. Guarino has been there since. 2 very clean innings, 6 up, 6 down, and he'll try to repeat that with Caleb Ware, Jorge Duran, and Tyler Hendricks due up for the Grizzly. First things first, Caleb Ware, the righty, looks at that one for a strike, 0-1. Guarino is rocking and rolling right now for the Chill. Right back to the rubber, into his windup, and a swing and a miss, 0-2 to Ware. A lot of weak contact off of Guarino, 1 strikeout. He'll look for one here, and did he get it? A tapper in front of the plate. Jones didn't see it, and Ware will be safe. Couldn't tell if that was actually off the bat or just a drop third strike. Either way, Ware hustles down the line and gets to first to lead off the fourth.
Boy, is Ware fast. And I don't even know if Jones was able to find that initially, if he would have even gotten him out. He was flying to first.
Looks like it was a drop third strike because to me it appeared at first glance that it did hit foul territory, and the only way he could be at first is if it was a strikeout and then the drop third strike. Nonetheless, runner at first with 1 away, nobody away in the top of the fourth. Duran now at the plate. Soft delivery from Guarino, misses outside, 2-0 to Duran. Ware distracting him off of first. The first base runner against Guarino. Still no hits allowed by the Chill. Two and 0 to Duran. Gets the top of the zone, 2-1. So the second strikeout for Guarino, but unfortunately for him does not result in an out. Now that runner at first, the 2-1 to Duran becomes 3-1. Guarino can't get that inside part of the plate right now. And a dangerous, dangerous time for him all of a sudden with the middle of the order up for Alberta. Duran walked his first time up, ahead in the count, 3-1. Time called way late. Could hear it all the way from up here. Duran waiting an awful long time in the batter's box, able to get that time called, and Ware, who took off, will head back to first.
Yeah, there was about a half a second there where it was going to be too late to call time, but he got it in.
That one in the dirt yet again. Ball 4, and the Grizzly have a rally going. Tying run coming to the plate after Ware and Duran reach to start the fourth. Tyler Hendricks, the batter for Alberta. First real adversity Guarino has faced, a very clean first outing. His first pitch to Hendricks, low and in the dirt, ball 1, suddenly can't find the strike zone after filling it up for the first 2 frames. Remember, it was 6 up, 6 down after Guarino entered from the bullpen. And now a break goes against him. Ware reaches on the drop third strike, a walk to Duran, and Hendricks, the cleanup hitter, ahead 1-0. Guarino from the windup. Catches the corner, strike 1, and the back pick to second, gets into center field. Ware takes third, Duran advances up into second, and the Grizzly have 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out.
That's just a silly decision by Jones there. Nobody out. You know, nobody's on third yet, and now you leave a base open for Guarino. No forces in order. Just a kind of silly play to try to do there.
Golden opportunity for the Grizzly. Tyler Hendricks at the plate, 1-1 the count, 2 runners in scoring position. This big swing and a miss makes it 1-2 as Hendricks swinging out of his shoes. Looks like we did get a pinch runner over there as Tate Wargo now the runner at second. So it was he who slid in safely, not Duran over there. He takes a big lead off of second. Ware at third. The 1-2 to Hendricks. Slow tapper, foul. Coach is keeping us on our toes as we try to keep track with substitutions galore. That's what this league is all about, development, giving everyone a chance to play. And Tyler Hendricks getting the start at the catcher position. The 1-2 to him, misses outside, 2-2. On a team in which Stupinski has done much of the catching and a lot of the hitting, Hendricks getting this opportunity to start behind the dish. Can he come through? 2-2 the count, nobody out. Grizzly down 3, but trying to creep back into it, and they almost did, but that one sails foul. Hendricks, a line drive towards the bullpen, and we'll all reset. A run in the second, 2 in the third for the Chill. They lead by that 3-0 score. But the Grizzly taking advantage of a drop third strike and a walk, both of them advancing on the Jones air. Hendricks awaits the 2-2 from Guarino. Towering fly ball to left field. Temple drifting to get it. Does make the catch in fair territory. Run will come in to score from third as Ware crosses the plate. Nice job by Hendricks to put it into play and make it a 3-1 Chill lead.
Exactly what you want to do if you're Hendricks, especially in a 2-strike count. Down by 3 runs, man on third. Just get that baby somewhere deep enough in the outfield for that man to score on third, and he does.
So the Grizzly on the board for the first time. 3-1 Chill lead. But Grizzly still threatening with Wargo off of second. Wenhung Wu, the new batter at the plate. The righty Wu looks at that first one, low and in the dirt, ball 1. Wu with a line drive to center field, caught by Thomas back in the second. He's made some good contact the last few games, including yesterday, spraying it all over the field. Has a 1-0 advantage here. Takes one right down the middle, 1-1. Wu looking for something else there, apparently. Swinging his bat over his head from the right side against the lefty Guarino, and he's going to spray it, but foul. A lot of close calls on these foul balls, Danny.
Yeah, definitely, and I've seen it the first couple days and into today. A lot of really close ones down the lines.
So 1-2 the count with 1 away in the top of the 4th. Chill 3, Grizzly 1. Runner at second for Wenhung Wu from Chinese Taipei. Lines it into left, drops for a base hit. Running around third and heading for home is Wargo, and he's out by a mile. Great tag by Cale Jones to record the second out of the inning. The go sign was up by Jared Lemieux, and Wargo was out by several steps. Wenhung Wu slides into second, so nice base running from him. But for the second consecutive day, outs at the home, a story for the Grizzly, this time not in a good way.
Man, have we seen these outfielders throw guys out at the plate a lot? Perfect throws coming in, and that one was perfect as well.
So a runner at second now, 2 away. Still a 3-1 Grizzly lead, and Kanis Ijo at the plate. Big swing and a miss by Ijo, 0-1. It has been an impressive display. Michael Temple the latest to cut down a run at the plate. Big right-handed hitter Ijo with an open stance awaits the 0-1 and another massive swing and a miss, 0-2.
Really good changeup there by Guarino. Tailing away from the right-handed hitter Ijo. He's kind of getting his rhythm back.
Guarino checks on Wu at second. Now ready for the 0-2 delivery. Wu going to third as that one's chopped towards third. Aguilar has it, fires to first. Not in time. Safe is the call, and Wu scores all the way from second. Grizzly now causing the chaos on the bases as Wu took off for third. That ball was chopped by Ejo towards Aguilar, who had to recover, make the long throw, couldn't in time, and Wu came in all the way from second. So a 3-2 ball game now. Chill still up, but the Grizzly have the go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Ben Gabor. Gabor takes strike one, 0-1.
I'm not sure if that was called a hit and run. I doubt it, but if it was, it worked perfectly.
0-1 to Gabor. Line drive over the head of the second baseman Dodd for a base hit. Thomas rounds it and brings it back into the infield, but not before Ejo gets from first to third. The two-out rally continues as Gabor singles with two away. And we're going to get a visit to the mound from John McLaren to just calm everything down.
Ever since that drop third strike, ended up having a guy on first, Guarino's rhythm has kind of stopped, being present and just in the head, I think, and these hitters are taking advantage of that for the Grizzly.
You're absolutely right. This fourth inning started way back when Caleb Ware struck out swinging, but Cale Jones couldn't quite collect that third strike. He reached safely. Jorge Duran then walked, and it's been all chaos since then. 2 runs across for the Grizzly. They trail 3-2, but runners at the corners with 2 away, and Carson Barker, the batter. Barker, the third baseman, grounded out sharply to first. Remember, Danny Crossan made that excellent play, and he has a lot of room over there on the right side. First pitch to Barker, beautiful breaking ball for strike one.
A really good comeback pitch for Guarino there. Started at the ear hole of Barker and came right back over the plate.
Gabor, a big lead off of first, not going anywhere. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1 to Carson Barker. Barker from Ontario, Canada, trying to help Alberta in this moment. The 1-1 with 2 away in the fourth, and it's way behind Barker. Jones lucky to get a hand on it. Guarino says, my bad, and he'll reset. Top of the fourth inning, Chill 3, Grizzly 2. But runners at the corners with 2 away for Carson Barker and the Grizzly. Ejo at third, Gabor off of first. There goes Gabor. He takes off. No throw. Cale Jones learned from his mistake last time. So Gabor takes second. A 3-1 count and 2 runners in scoring position now. One hit, likely scores 2 now after Gabor swiped second. Ejo still at third. Barker ahead in the count, 3-1. The delivery to Barker, outside, and it gets away from Jones. Ejo will score, and this game is tied. Guarino gives up the tying run as that one squibbed under the legs of Jones. Ejo scores, Gabor moves over to third, and Barker takes first after the walk. And I think that'll be it for Guarino as John McLaren makes a second visit this inning. And there goes that left arm. So a new pitcher on the way for the Chill as the Grizzly have turned this game around. 3-3 in the top of the fourth. 2 runners still on and 2 away as we take a break here at the California Winter League. Welcome back to the top of the fourth inning. Grizzly already plating 3, and they still have runners at the corners with 2 away, and the most dangerous man in their lineup at the plate, Gavin Stupinski. First pitch to Stupinski, inside for ball 1. New pitcher for the Chill, coming over from MLB DC China, looks like He Xuan, the 17-year-old. In quite the pickle, the 1-0 to Stupinski, lined into right field for a base hit. Grizzly take the lead as Barker goes from first to third, and now Stupinski can add to his resume. An RBI double yesterday, a homer as well, and a go-ahead RBI single here in the fourth.
And man, Stupinski hits the ball really hard. Every time he goes up there, it seems really good at finding the barrel.
So a rude welcoming of He Xuan coming in for Cam Guarino, who will be charged with that run. Still responsible for Barker over at third, Stupinski at first. So Bojinski grounds it past the hole into right field. Another run comes across for the Grizzly, and you cannot stop Alberta right now. 5-3, the Grizzly lead in the fourth.
This is the first time in the winter we've had to move over a column in our scorebook.
Grizzly have batted around. Caleb Ware began this inning with a strikeout, but he got away from Jones, and he hustled over to first. That's what got the party going as Ware swings at the first pitch and fouls it into the net. A conversation now between Grizzly manager Jared Lemieux and the home plate umpire. Just explaining everything, and some vocal fans in the stands right now. Great crowd on hand for this Wednesday afternoon ball game. Caleb Ware behind 0-1. Taps it. Pop fly to second base. Tough play for Dodd, but he makes it in time. Rushing the throw over to Crossan for the third out of the inning. But the Grizzly erupt for 5 runs on 5 hits. Drop third strike, help them out, and then a whole lot on the base pass as well mean the Grizzly lead by a score of 5-3. Chill looking to get back in it as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Whole new ball game in the bottom of the fourth. Grizzly now on top by a score of 5-3. 5 runs coming in the top half of the fourth inning after the Chill looked comfortably up 3-0, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Grizzly, Remy Heckman. His first pitch to Alex Aguilar, straight into the body of Alex Aguilar. Not how Heckman wanted to start, and the Chill get the leadoff runner on. So what a game. Hope you've been paying attention. 1 run in the second, 2 in the third for the Chill, before 5 by the Grizzly in the top of the fourth. Aguilar gets hit to start this bottom of the fourth, and now Travius Ford will get it going. Max Steiner wiping off the home plate, cleaning it up for the new pitcher and the new hitter. Aguilar, a wide lead off of first, continues to grow those steps. Doesn't go anywhere, and that first delivery is upstairs from Heckman, ball 1. Remy Heckman, who has some fans watching at home from Seattle, gets that 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Heckman doing damage at the plate and also on the mound. We've seen him from this side winding delivery before. 1-1 to Ford as Aguilar already goes, but he'll have to head back as this towering foul ball sends everyone back to their places. Aguilar was already at second almost before that pitch even made it home.
Oh boy, if that was put into fair territory, Aguilar's probably scoring.
Fortunately for Heckman, it was not put into play, and he's ahead in the count 1-2 to Travius Ford. Runner on first with none out in the bottom of the fourth. Grizzly up 5-3. Slider gets him swinging. He'll head down to first. He shouldn't have been able to take that with the base occupied. And there we go. Ford will be reminded that as he strikes out and heads back to the dugout, even though he made it to first. Aguilar does advance to second, and there's one away in the bottom of the fourth with Damani Thomas now at the plate. They are really making sure we're paying attention, Danny.
Yeah, definitely. Big spot here for Thomas in his first day.
First pitch to him, a strike from Heckman, 0-1 the count. Would be big for the Grizzly to get that shutdown inning after putting up 5 in the fourth. They lead 5-3 now, but the Chill already a runner in scoring position. Aguilar off of second, and the top of the order in Thomas at the plate. The 0-1 to Thomas, just high, 1-1. Thomas walked in the first inning, stole 2 bags, and grounded out to second his last time up. Making his debut in the CWL out of Zellwood, Florida. 1-1 from Heckman, a swing and a miss, 1-2. A unique arm slot for Heckman. Comes down to his side as the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Darren O'Day style, not quite as low as he'll step off, time called at the plate. But he does get down there. Experience at Bellevue College, NAIA program in Washington. Trying to put away Thomas, ahead 1-2 with one away in the fourth. Almost had it, and you can hear the groans from the crowd. Heckman stares straight in, but will receive the ball back with a 2-2 count. Our TrackMan zone shows that was in there, so Thomas awfully lucky to still be at the plate. Can he take advantage? Aguilar off of second with one away. Damani Thomas, the 2-2. Swing and a miss there, strike 3. So really 2 strikeouts for Heckman if you think about it. Able to hang in there, and now we'll face Giovanni Lorenzo. Great job by Heckman to keep his composure after a call should have gone his way. Now faces Lorenzo with Aguilar still at second, but now 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. Grizzly up 5-3. First pitch to Lorenzo, gets away from Hendricks. It's a strike called, but Aguilar moseys on over to third. And if you're a runner in this game, hope you've stretched your legs because you are going to be going somewhere. We've had 6 stolen bases from the Chill alone. And now a wild pitch allows that runner to move on over to third. 0-1 the count with 2 away to Lorenzo, runner at third. Lorenzo, soft tapper. Hendricks jumps all over it. Strong throw to first, and that's the third out of the inning. Hendricks saw what most didn't. He knew it was a fair ball, and he gets Heckman out of it. So after 4 innings of play in Palm Springs, Grizzly lead it 5-3.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Tate Wargo will lead off the top of the 5th inning for the Grizzly, who lead this game 5-3 over the Palm Springs Chill. Wargo came in to run for Jorge Duran, and he is now batting third for the Grizzly. Still on the mound for the Chill, that is Jing Xuan. As Wargo swings over the top of it, strike 1. MLB DC China with such a large roster that they've gotten their players action with other teams and in other games, and Jing Xuan the latest. Another strike to Wargo, 0-2 the count. Jing Xuan came in and allowed 2 consecutive run-scoring singles to Stupinski and Sobojinski, but both of those runs will go against Cam Guarino. The 0-2 to Wargo, strike 3 called. Beautiful slider from Jing Xuan makes it out number 1.
Good start for Xuan here this inning. See if he can get into some sort of groove.
Tyler Hendricks, a cleanup hitter at the plate. He hit a sacrifice fly his last time up. Check swing. He went around, says the first base umpire. 0-1. Really got the party started for the Grizzly. That sacrifice fly, the first run of 5 to come around in the 4th. Long windup from the right side. Jing Xuan draws a swing and a miss. 0-2. 5 runs on 5 hits for the Grizzly. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, one of the most explosive offenses here at the CWL. They continue to lead in every offensive category, as this 0-2 misses way outside, 1-2. And for a team already leading in those categories, this performance not going to hurt. Just going to up those averages even more.
It'll be interesting to see how the other teams, see if they could come back and gain some of those top spots in the all the categories that we look at every day.
Hendricks lays off of one, low and away, 2-2 the count. 1 away in the top of the 5th inning. Grizzly 5, Palm Springs Chill 3. Delivery from Jing Xuan, another strikeout. Jones collects this one, throws it onto first, and records the out. Looking good for He Jingxuan on the mound. 2 consecutive strikeouts to start the 5th.
Yeah, a lot of times pitchers, after giving up a base hit, a couple base hits in Schwann's case, will kind of shy away and back down. But Schwann coming back out for this inning, couple of Ks.
Now we'll have to get past Wenheng Wu, who singled and scored his last time up, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. First pitch to Wu, upstairs, ball 1, gets to the backstop. Great crowd on hand as we hope this weather can stay somewhat calm. There is rain in the forecast for tomorrow. The 1-0 to Wu, yet another line drive off his bat and another base hit. Wu just continues to rake a 2-out single, and the Grizzly will keep it going.
Another guy on the Grizzlies, of many on the team, who barrel up the ball well every single time they're at bat.
So Wenheng Wu, a 2-out single. He'll take his lead off of first and allow Kanis Ijo to do some more damage at the plate. A single his last time up, a part of that 5-run parade. Swings at the first pitch, skies it to right field. Doesn't appear to be a problem for Ford. Two-handed grab is the 3rd out of the inning. So much better results for the Chill, courtesy of He Jingxuan here in the 5th. We're headed to the bottom half of the 5th. Grizzlies still up 5-3.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Hey Power Baseball fans, looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Bottom of the 5th inning in Palm Springs, Alberta Grizzly 5, Palm Springs Chill 3. Danny Crossan, Brandon Dodd, Michael Temple due up 3-4-5 for the Chill. They will face Remy Heckman on the mound for the Grizzly. The right-hander Heckman fires that first pitch in there. Ball 1 to Crossan. Heckman's first delivery coming in at 76 miles an hour. Tough angle, as we've talked about his quarter arm slot. Dips down to the side and then fires this one a bit outside, 2-0. Crossan flied out to right his first time up, then he walked before really going on a rampage. Stole all 3 bases. That's right, all 3 as he lines this one back up the middle. Center fielder Gabor dives and makes a phenomenal catch. Ben Gabor seemingly had no shot at that one, and he came out of nowhere to rob Crossan of a base hit. An El Paseo Jewelers web gem for sure.
Looked like he was coming in and going to try to make a shoestring grab, but decided to dive all the way and was able to make the grab.
Just that type of day for the Chills so far. The first pitch now to Dodd. Way high for ball 1. A cheer here for Dodd. Somebody saying, "Go Visalia." Roster is printed out for fans to keep up, and they see that Dodd is from Visalia. The Visalia native takes that one low and away. 2-0 the count, with one away in the bottom of the 5th. Grizzly 5, Chill 3. What a play by Gabor to start it off and help his pitcher Heckman. Heckman's 2-0 to Dodd. Right back towards center field. Gabor giving chase, as is Ejo, but it drops in between all of them. Wu joined late, and he's still staring out in disbelief. And that's just how baseball works, right, Danny? One hit on the screws to center is an out. A pop fly, little Bermuda Triangle single, of course.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we've seen a lot of those bloop singles that have just dropped in between either the second baseman, the right and center fielder, or the other side of the field. And I think these outfielders might just be playing a tad too deep.
First pitch to Michael Temple, way upstairs as Heckman has missed on the last couple. Hendricks forcing himself to stand up. Let's see if he can get back in the zone as Dodd takes his lead off of first. He stole second his last time over there, so be careful. Not going anywhere yet as that one's on the outside part. Strike one. Part of a 6 stolen base day for the Chill. But they trail 5-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Temple, the tying run. A 1-1 count and a foul ball towards the stands. 1-2. Enjoying every bit of sunshine here in Palm Springs as the morning was way overcast. Lots of clouds on the horizon and over us. Chill trying to make it a brighter day for themselves. And they'll hang around here thanks to Michael Temple fouling it off the end of his bat. 1-2, the count will remain. Temple a walk and a ground out, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Has Dodd over there at first after the 1-out hit. Infield playing to turn a double play. The 1-2, Temple, shallow center field. Gabor circling underneath it, makes the easy catch for out number 2. A lot easier than the diving catch for Gabor. Nonetheless, an out and a help to Remy Heckman. Now 2 away in the bottom of the 5th, and Luke Churchill up at the plate.
Well, Churchill's been hitting the ball hard today. He got hit by a pitch, but then he had that really hard double.
Nice pickoff move by Heckman. Not going to get Dodd, but drawing some oohs and ahs here from the crowd. Heckman trying to hold this 5-3 Grizzly lead. A tough out in the form of Churchill, however. First pitch to Churchill, just a bit outside, 1-0. Heckman entering for Kevin Consolacio, who made the start for the Grizzly. Able to get that corner, 1-1. Consolacio would be in line for the win based on when these runs were scored by the Grizzly. That would be the second of the young season for him. Heckman has Churchill 1-1 with 2 away, runner at first. Churchill thought about it, but able to lay off and wisely did so. 2-1 now to Luke Churchill. Dodd, a 1-out single, remains at first. The 2-1 to Churchill, outside again, 3-1. A dangerous count to Churchill, who roped an RBI double his last time up back in the 3rd. Ahead in the count, 3-1, runner goes. Churchill swings and misses. High throw into center field. Dodd with another stolen base. However, the home plate umpire, Max Steiner, is going to call Churchill out at the plate, calling him for interference. What a turn of events. Looked like Dodd had the base stolen and would be in scoring position with 2 away. Instead, that's the end of the 5th inning. So Luke Churchill called for interference, and the Grizzly will hold on to their 5-3 lead as we head to the top of the 6th.
Elmer's Restaurants. Welcome to the family.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Top of the 6th inning in Palm Springs, Grizzly 5, Chill 3, and Ben Gabor will lead it off for the Grizzly. RBI single his last time up, also came around to score, a part of that big 5-run 4th inning. 6'5", 215 from the right side, Gabor towers over the plate and stares at a first pitch breaking ball for strike 1. Hudging Schwan remains on the mound for the Chill. He looked good in the last frame, struck out a pair of Grizzly hitters. But a dangerous bat in Gabor here. 0-1 to him. Lined right to the Chill dugout. Look out. Thankfully, everyone got out of the way, but Gabor showing the talent in his bat out of the College of Wooster, a Division III program, before he transferred to Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska. A great Division I program in the home of the College World Series. As Gabor takes that one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. In 2023, he played 33 games with the Blue Jays. Second on the team with 5 home runs. So a big, powerful bat coming out of Creighton University. The 1-2 to Gabor. Once again, a bit low, 2-2.
We'll give a little shout out to one of my cousins, Shane Curtin. He's a Creighton Blue Jay right now. Sophomore over there, left-handed pitcher.
The former Blue Jay at the plate. Swings at that 2-2. Weak tapper, tough play, and a base hit. Aguilar tried to barehand it down the line, and it just got out of reach. Gabor, an infield single to start off the 6th.
Well, just what the Grizzly need to get this lead extended. Run around base to start, and any way you can take it. Wasn't hit hard, but line drive in the book.
7th hit of the afternoon for the Grizzly, and now Carson Barker at the plate. First pitch to Barker, low and in, ball 1. Jones had to get in front of it, telling his pitcher, Hudging Schwan, to take a breath. Gabor leading off this inning with an infield single to third. Barker walking his last time up and came around to score. There goes Gabor, hit and run on as Barker fouls it into the net. So Gabor will have to make his way back. Hudging Schwan playing for MLB DC China, but today a member of the Chill. DC China today falling on the auxiliary field by a score of 4-3 to the British Columbia Bombers. So China now 2-4. Grizzly here trying to improve to 4-2. As this one outside, 2-1 to Barker. Meanwhile, Palm Springs Chill entering 2-2-1. Nobody out in the top of the 6th. Gabor off of first. 2-2 the count as that one, a close call, goes against Barker. 2-2. Jingshuan getting a couple of inches off that outside corner. Barker, the 2-2 as Gabor takes off. Ball at the plate and another stolen base. Gabor, his second stolen base of the game, gets into scoring position with nobody away and the 3-2 count to Barker. So 7 stolen bases for the Chill, 2 for the Grizzly. Both of them from Gabor, and he's thinking about going to third. Now gets back as the 3-2, a swing and a miss by Barker. Credit Jingshuan not being distracted by Gabor, gets that third strikeout, and will now have to get through Gavin Stupinski.
Huge out there for Schwan and a really good pitch. That fooled Barker right down the middle. Swung right through it.
Stupinski, an RBI single in the 4th. A homer yesterday, RBI double as well. He is on fire. Jingshuan takes his time. First pitch to Stupinski. Foul ball in front of the plate. One of the more experienced bats here at the California Winter League. Another one of these Grizzly hitters with Division I experience, University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Gabor nearly takes off again. He is just playing around over there at second as Stupinski takes a strike. 0-2. Big insurance run out there for the Grizzly. Already up 5-3 in the top of the 6th. Stupinski at the plate with Gabor off of second. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Stupinski can't catch up to that high heater. Consecutive strikeouts for Jingshuan, and now the top of the order back up in Alex Sobojinski.
Back-to-back strikeouts, back-to-back swinging strikeouts as well. Both of the last 2 on high pitches. So if he could stay up in that upper half of the zone with some movement on that pitch, he'll be in good shape.
Alex Sobojinski at the plate now as Jingshuan will check on the runner at second. Close, but not in time. Sobojinski, 2 for 3. He, too, had an RBI single. A lot of people had an RBI single in that 4th. Fouls it straight into the net. Falls behind in the count. A game that looked to be dominated by the Chill earlier. Jake Holloway with the start. Cam Guarino rolling 6 up, 6 down. But then the Grizzly out of hibernation. The 0-1 to Sobojinski in the dirt. Jones, a nice job getting in front of it. Makes the count 1-1. 5 runs on 5 hits in the 4th. Enough to give the Grizzly that 5-3 lead. And they look to add to it here with Sobojinski at the plate. The 1-1 count, Gabor off of second. A leadoff single to start this 6th. Taking massive leads off of second. Here's the 1-1 upstairs, 2-1.
Looks like Schwan overthrew that fastball a little bit. Maybe frustrated about the last ball he threw.
A lot of room up the middle for Sobojinski as the second baseman Dodd shaded over towards first. Lorenzo trying to keep the runner close. The 2-1 fouled straight back. Sobojinski right on it.
Ooh, that one got up to 85 for Schwan. Really reached back on that one.
These Chinese pitchers have impressed so far. Despite that 2-4 record, they have looked good and have been competitive in just about every game. Here, Jingshuan pitching for the Chill. The 2-2 lashed foul.
86. Well, he's kind of cranking it up, is Schwan.
He needs to find an extra gear here. 2-2 count, 2 away in the top of the 6th. Runner at second, Sobojinski at the plate. On the way, 2-2, and it's skied the other way. Right fielder Ford giving chase and underneath it for the third out of the inning. Long run for him, but he helps his pitcher out and takes us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Grizzly up 5-3. Chill coming to bat.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th inning. Alberta Grizzly 5, Palm Springs Chill 3. Remy Heckman remains on the mound, and Cale Jones, the due-up batter for the Chill. Jones, Aguilar, and Ford scheduled to hit here in the bottom of the 6th. Chill trying to get back in it. They led 3-0 before a 5-run fourth put the Grizzly up. Time called right away as something gets in the eye of Cale Jones there. Wiping his face, getting ready to go. Gives us a moment to say hello to Brad Jones, who says we are watching from Orlando, Florida, home of Cale Jones, and Jorge Duran of the Grizzlies, lifelong friends and teammates. So another reunion between the Chill and the Grizzly as Jones attacks the first pitch. High popper toward second base. Wenhung Wu underneath and makes the first out. Quick, 1 pitch, 1 out for Remy Heckman. Alex Aguilar, the third baseman for the Chill, up to bat. Hit by a pitch his last time up, also popped to first. He's tended to be a rally starter as well. Him and Churchill always seem to be in the middle of everything for the Chill. First pitch to Aguilar, strike 1. Heckman 77 right on the outside corner, beautifully placed. Righty-righty matchup. 0-2 count after the foul ball off the bat of Aguilar.
Well, the sun finally came out, Brian. Probably the last half inning of the last game it came out and then kind of went away for a little bit. Now it's right back out.
It sure is out as this 0-2 delivery misses just a bit outside. Heckman wanted it, but not going to get it. 1-2 the count to Aguilar. Heckman making his third appearance on the mound, an inning against the Power and 2 against the Bombers. Misses outside, 2-2 to Aguilar. Very clean first outing against the Power. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, no runs. A little bit of a rougher time against the Bombers, 4 runs on 5 hits. But it has been clean since replacing Consolazio today. The 2-2 to Aguilar, outside, 3-2.
I'd like to see Heckman kind of mix it up here and throw a breaking ball 3-2 and see if he can get Aguilar out front.
He goes with the heater and gets it past the swing of Aguilar. Strikeout for Remy Heckman and a pair of quick outs to start the 6th. Three Ks for Heckman thus far. And now Travius Ford, the number 9 hitter, up to bat with 2 away in the 6th. Swings at the first pitch, wild hack, 0-1. He'll regroup, take a step all the way outside the dirt.
I like that big hack there from Ford. You know, down 2 runs and getting late in the ball game, 2 outs.
Oh, 1 to Ford is cued the other way foul. So behind in the count, 0-2 with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Grizzly up 5-3. Chill trying to show any signs of life. 1 run in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, but they have been held down since by Consolacio and Heckman. The 0-2 line towards left. Ware was playing along the line, but even he won't get there as it drops foul.
Looks like it might be a broken bat there for Ford. It's always a bummer when you get a broken bat and it ends up being a foul ball or not even a hit.
Those precious bats. Having to get a new one here is Travius Ford. Going to need some help. Down in the count, 0-2 with 2 away, nobody on. Heckman, the righty, on the mound. 0-2 from him, in on the hands, and Ford, big backswing, might have hit Hendricks on the way back, but he says it's all good. 0-2. Infielder Barker at third base playing right along the line, so Bujinski, the shortstop, near him as this 0-2 on the way. Wild swing to get a piece of it, heading foul and out of play. Big cheer from the crowd as someone collects a foul ball. No, don't throw it back onto the field, sir. Hold on to it. That's precious. Max Steiner gives the go-ahead behind the plate. Heckman has his sign from Hendricks. The 0-2 to Travius Ford nearly hits him. And Ford might want that one back. Could have gotten in the way of it, gotten a 2-out base runner.
I don't know if it's the ball or it's just the pitchers that are in this league, but I don't think I've ever seen in the amount of times since this league started last week that pitchers throw behind the batter.
Gets around that 1-2, but again, it'll go foul. So a trend from Ford here just early on these pitches. If he can hang back a split second or 2 more, he might be right on it. It's the reason why Barker's along that third base line. Ware in left is basically hugging the line. Gabor in center also shaded towards left. The 1-2 to Ford inside for a ball.
Really good plate discipline there from Ford. He really wanted it.
A great at-bat so far, fouling off a pair. 2-2 now. Heckman to Ford, and it's outside, 3-2. Battling all the way back from 0-2 to 3-2. 2 quick outs via Jones and Aguilar, but Ford, the number 9 hitter, trying to turn it over to Thomas. Grizzly on top, 5-3 with the chill at the plate. 3-2. Late swing and a miss, says the home plate umpire Steiner. He did go around. Might have been a called strike anyway, but just to be safe, Steiner said strike 3. So we head to the top of the 7th inning. Grizzly holding on to a 5-3 lead over the Chill.
In the ultimate fan experience at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Stop by any of our 3 premier properties in the Coachella Valley to catch all of the games on our giant wraparound screens. See real-time scores on our giant LED sports ticker. Plus, enjoy exciting twists on all of your bar food favorites. Get your game on at 360 Sports in Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Top of the 7th inning in Palm Springs, Grizzly 5, Chilled 3. We take this moment to remind you that Sport Clips are the pros in men's hair. They have cutting-edge stylists and hairstyles to give you a championship haircut. Make sure to check out their signature haircut service, the MVP Haircut Experience, which includes a precision haircut, hot towel, massaging shampoo, and neck and shoulder treatment. Hudging Schwan delivers the first pitch of the 7th to Caleb Ware in there for strike 1. You know there's trouble brewing when Ware is at the plate. The rally starter in the 4th struck out but got to first on the drop third. The first of 5 to come around for the Grizzly. Spits at that one in the dirt. 1-1 to Caleb Ware. 2-3-4 due up for the Grizzly as they hit in the 7th up 5-3. Righty-righty matchup. Ensues the 1-1 sent to center field. Thomas in at first, now back calmly underneath it for out number 1.
A good start for Schwan, and really all he wants to do is get his hitters back in the dugout as quickly as possible so they can try to tie this game or even win it.
It has looked really good for Hudging Schwan ever since he entered for Guarino. Long windup from the right side, a ball to Tate Wargo, 1-0. After giving up a pair of run-scoring singles when he entered in the 4th, he really calmed down once he got a clean inning to work with. 4 strikeouts, just 2 hits allowed. Takes his time from the right side, and look out. Tate Wargo has to duck out of the way of that one. 2-0 to number 11 for the Grizzly. Wargo entered for Duran, struck out his first time up. In command of this count, however, 2-0. Attacks this one and skies it towards the right side. Dodd calling everyone off at second. Underneath it for the second out. 2 away for Hudging Schwan. And Tyler Hendricks, the last chance for the Grizzly, looking to take a 5-3 lead or more into the bottom half of the inning. Would sure love some insurance if Hendricks could get something going. Oh for 2 on the day, but a sacrifice fly for Hendricks. And he's hit by that first pitch. And hope everyone's okay there as Jones talks with the home plate umpire, who also took a shot. Little ricochet off of Hendricks, so not how he wanted necessarily to start the rally, but it could do. 2 away in the top of the 7th inning. Hendricks hit by a pitch, and the Grizzly trying to add to their 5-3 lead, and just the man to do it. Wen Hung Woo, 2 for 3. And he has rocketed the ball each and every time he's been at the plate. First pitch to him in the dirt, 1-0. From Chinese Taipei, Wen Hung Woo wears number 15 and bats from the right side.
Really good bat-to-ball skills from Woo, as we've seen today.
Looks at a strike to make it 1-1. Hendricks, not a big lead off of first, the catcher being hit by a pitch. See if Wen Hung Woo can find a gap for the Grizzly. The 1-1 to him. Looping breaking ball in there for a strike. Lots of movement for Hudging Schwan. Looking for strikeout number 5 to get his team to the plate in the 7th. The 1-2 to Wen Hung Woo. Just a bit outside. 2-2.
Really good 2-strike pitch from Schwan. That one was just about a ball outside, but exactly where he wanted it to try to get the batter to chase.
In the dirt, buried and blocked by Jones. Great effort by him to keep Hendricks at first. The catcher will get an advantage now, however. The 3-2 count with 2 away means he will be off with the pitch. So let's see if Wen Hung Woo uses those elite bat-to-ball skills. Battling back to force this payoff pitch. Hudging Schwan on the mound. Wen Hung Woo at the plate. Check swing. Yes, he did, says the first base umpire. Late call, but Billy Yeager says that's strike 3. So Hudging Schwan gets out of it, and the Chill come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, down 5-3.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Hard to believe we're almost a full week into the California Winter League, and it's almost the end of this great doubleheader we've had today. Grizzly 5, Chill 3, with the Chill coming to bat. One last chance. We want to remind you, though, to visit Palm Springs Stadium this winter to take advantage of great promotions like Margarita Monday, brought to you by Luxury Pools Design and Construction. That means ballpark margaritas are discounted at just $4. Then we have 2 for Tuesdays with 2 tickets for the price of 1. Along with Locals Wednesdays for Coachella Valley residents and Out-of-Towner Thursdays for out-of-town U.S. residents. Both of those mean $5 admission. Come catch Winter League Baseball and cash in on great deals. Visit CaliforniaWinterLeague.com for more information and the stadium box office for tickets. A great crowd on hand on this Locals Wednesday. Stands full of Coachella Valley residents, and they've been engaged with this game that has been topsy-turvy. Chill first took a 3-0 lead, and then the Grizzlies stormed to 5 runs in the 4th, and they still lead by that score 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher, though, for the Grizzly will try to close it out. Alex Sobojinski. He'll face the top of the Chill order. A tough task for anyone, especially a new pitcher. But how will he maneuver it? What do you think he needs to do, Danny?
Well, he just needs to stay within himself. He's coming over from shortstop, so he should be pretty warm already. His arm should be fairly loose. And, you know, getting that first guy out is really huge in these situations, and I think that's where he needs to start, one hitter at a time.
Excellent job by Remy Heckman. 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen to build on 3 innings from Kevin Consolacio. Sobojinski will now look to close the door. Damani Thomas, Giovanni Lorenzo, and Danny Crossan due up for the Chill.
Well, you're right, Brian. It is really hard to believe that it's been a week. It kind of feels like it's been 2 weeks.
First pitch to Thomas, up high, ball 1. 2 games a day on the broadcast, 1 on the auxiliary field. Lots of action at the CWL. As Sobojinski's 1-0, misses way upstairs, 2-0. Thomas 0 for 2, but that doesn't do it justice. His first time at the plate, walked and stole 2 bases. Can he do similar here? 2-0, maybe chased ball 3. Fouls it straight back and makes it 2-1. Tough to tell what it would have been called, of course, but it was a bit outside. So a break for Sobojinski. 2-1 the count to Thomas, leading off the 7th. Close call goes the way of Thomas, makes it 3-1. And you don't want to walk him. We've already seen what he can do. And it would bring the tying run to the plate, 2-3-4 after him. So a big pitch on the way from Sobojinski, misses way high, ball 4. Take your base, Damani Thomas, and start the merry-go-round.
Well, second walk of the day for Thomas. He's got a really good eye up there, and you got to imagine his speed's going to be a really important factor here late in the game for the Chill to try to get this thing tied and maybe win.
Sandstorm plays in the stadium, sensing this tense moment. Leadoff walk to Damani Thomas brings up Giovanni Lorenzo. First pitch to the left-handed hitter, a strike on the outside part, 0-1. Lorenzo 0 for 3 would be quite the moment to break out if you're the Chill. A lot of room on the right side of the infield as Thomas is held on. Another one that's well high, forces Hendricks to step out to the other batter's box and stand way up 1-1 to Lorenzo. If you're Sobojinski, you kind of have to ignore Thomas as hard as that is. Just focus on the hitter. There goes Thomas. Throw on to second, nowhere near in time. Damani Thomas, his third stolen base of the game. The speedster, exactly who you want leading off if you're the Chill. And now 2-1 the count to Lorenzo. Nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Thomas at second and Lorenzo, the tying run at the plate. Grizzly 5, Chill 3. Thomas dancing off of second. Sobojinski fires in, catches the corner, 2-2. Generous call there for Sobojinski. Long look at second towards Thomas. Now ready to deliver to Lorenzo. Line drive up the middle. It'll fall for a base hit. Thomas read it well. Gabor charging, and he'll hold up at third. Wise decision by Thomas. We've already seen one runner thrown out at home, but runners at the corners. Nobody out for the Chill, and Danny Crossan coming to the plate.
Well, who else would you want at the plate here? Three-hitter Crossan. Quiet today. He flew out a couple times to center and walked, but he's hit the ball hard those 2 times to center.
Thomas at third after the walk and the stolen base. Lorenzo the single at first. First pitch to Crossan, upstairs, ball 1. Danny Crossan, out of Northeastern University, the record holder for most hits in a season, 84 in 2023. He waits for the 1-0 from Sobojinski. Hendricks might as well not crouch down on these last few, as it's way up there for ball 2, and Sobojinski has to find that command soon. Fans on the edge of their seats ahead of this 2-0 to Crossan. And another ball up, 3-0. Sobojinski shaking his head. He can't manage to bring it down. And all sorts of trouble. Thomas at third, Lorenzo at first with nobody out. Chill down 5-3. Crossan, the potential winning run at the plate. Ball 4 in the dirt. Crossan tells Thomas to hold up as he tosses his bat aside. And we have the bases loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. The catcher, Hendricks, will take a moment to visit his pitcher, Sobojinski, and a much-needed chat here, Danny. What do you even say in a big-time moment like this?
Well, you just got to settle down. You're still up by 2 runs, and, you know, the runner on second and first and the guy at home, you know, or the runner on third doesn't matter. So you're just trying to get an out here, a big out. And once you get that first out, it will become easier.
First pitch to Brandon Dodd, up high for a ball, 1-0. Bases loaded with nobody out. Chill down 5-3, but the winning run at first base and no one out. 1-0 to Dodd. Getting a little bit closer, but still high, 2-0. Sobojinski, no stranger to big moments. He picked up a save the other day against the Bombers, but he just cannot find the command right now. Quick pitch, the 2-0 to Dodd, and he just stands there, 2-1, finally getting one in the zone.
I think at this point, Sobojinski's just got to do what he did just there on that pitch. He's just got to throw strikes, get things in the zone, make them make the mistake.
No mistake there as that one's fouled behind us here, 2-2. Nice recovery by Sobojinski. Bases remain loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Grizzly hanging on to a 5-3 lead. Heart of the Chill order trying to change that. The 2-2 delivery from Sobojinski in the dirt, ball 3. Thomas began the inning with a walk. Lorenzo singled, Crossan walked. Those are the 3 Chill runners on the base pass and a 3-2 count to Brandon Dodd. Payoff pitch to him. Outside, ball 4. RBI walk by Brandon Dodd. 5-4 the game now as the chill creep even closer. Visit to the mound incoming. Jared Lemieux, the manager for the Grizzly, going to have some words with Alex Sobojinski. 3 walks in the bottom of the 7th inning and already a run across. Grizzly scored 5 in the 4th. That's how they took a 5-3 lead coming into this inning. But those 3 walks along with a Lorenzo single have brought the chill to within 1. And Michael Temple, who has looked good at the plate, not just today but on the year so far, will be the man for the chill.
Well, Michael Temple, you'd expect him to take until he gets a strike here and force Sobojinski to throw strikes to him. You know, he might even be taken until he gets 2 strikes with the way that Sobojinski's been throwing it. That tying run on third, really important.
Lorenzo off of third, crossing at second, Dodd at first. The first pitch to Temple, outside, what a block by Tyler Hendricks, getting in front of it, could have tied the game.
A lot of times you don't want to go with that back pick that Hendricks did there, but when you can't get over there with your body, it's a good play.
1-0 to Temple, upstairs, 2-0. Michael Temple out of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, went to Marywood University Division III program in Dunmore, Pennsylvania. Ahead 2-0. Fouls it straight back, wants that one back. Just barely caught a piece of the bat. Shaking his head a little bit as he steps out of the box. Well, he'll head back in there. 2-1, still ahead in the count. Bases loaded, nobody out, chill down 1. Delivery from Sobojinski, lined the other way, but it'll sail foul. There is action in the Grizzly bullpen. Looks like Jorge Duran is warming up. But you have to imagine the action will be right here. Michael Temple at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. The 2-2 from Sobojinski. Ball 3.
Ooh, that one caught the corner there by a hair. At least that's what the strike zone says. What a good pitch there by Sobojinski.
Payoff pitch to Temple. Up high, ball 4, tie game. 3 consecutive walks bring in 2 consecutive runs, and the Chill have tied it up at 5. Still, bases loaded, nobody out for none other than Luke Churchill. Luke Churchill, 1 for 2 on the day, hit by a pitch, an RBI double, and came around to score. He'll have the infield playing in with nobody out and the bases loaded. The winning run crossing at third. First pitch to Churchill, upstairs, ball 1. A walk would win it for the Chill, so Churchill has to be patient. The 23-year-old from Winchester, Virginia, awaits the 1-0. That's going to do it, folks. Way out to right center field. Gabor tracks it, makes the catch, but crossing tags from third, and the Chill walk it off. Luke Churchill, a walk-off sacrifice fly, and the Chill come back with 3 in the 7th to beat the Alberta Grizzly. 4 walks in the 7th inning really do in the Grizzly, and Churchill attacks that pitch, sends it to center, and wins it for the Chill. Yet another 1-run ball game here at Palm Springs Stadium, and this time the home team goes home happy.
A really interesting end of the game there, Brian. You don't really see that one too often. You know, when the team's leading by 2 going into the last inning, 3 walks in a row, that kind of hurts. But, you know, good job by the Chill to not give up at the end there, down 2, and they come out on top.
Credit to them, a patient approach, not getting too aggressive in the 7th inning. They only have 4 hits on the board, but 6 runs to go along with it. thanks to all those walks in the final frame. Another wonderful day of baseball here in Palm Springs, California, ends with a chill 6-5 victory over the Alberta Grizzly. We will be right back here tomorrow, February 1st. Can you even believe it? These Grizzly will have to have a quick turnaround as they face the Palm Springs Power at 10 a.m. Once again, you can catch all of those games right here on the California Winter League YouTube. For Danny Maha, I'm Brian Yanselson. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in, for being an active audience, and for making this a fun Wednesday afternoon. Hope you have a magnificent rest of your day.